Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I'm going to show you guys something interesting about the Moas in Halo Reach, and that is they have a pretty secret hidden killer ability. So, as you know, Moas in Halo Reach are pretty passive, AIs in a game, or just creatures, I guess. They just, you can find them on a couple missions campaign and just run around, and they get scared when there's gunfire and stuff like that. But they never really did anything beyond that. They just kind of roam around like, regular old animals. But as it turns out, Moas and Halo Reach actually have some hidden abilities and animations for combat. So, yeah, it seems like at one point, and this could be cut content, I'm not entirely positive, but it's at one point it seems like Bungie may have planned for Moas to be to like possibly have the ability to attack enemies, kind of like they did with the Gutas in on a mission Nightfall. But as you can see, Moas do have a melee animation where they just basically like peck like an enemy, and yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. And also, by default in the game files, Moas actually all spawn with a weapon equipped to them. They're actually, I guess you could say they're armed, so to speak. They have a melee weapon called Unarmed in the game files, and that is, I mean, it technically doesn't do anything. So, in order to like fully make their melees functional, we did have to mod it a little bit and play as the Moa. And as you can see, once we do make the melees viable, so to speak, they it works with the animation. And like I said, the first one they have is they just peck enemies. There actually is a second melee animation, but this is their standard attack animation. But Moas have a second melee animation for when they panic. When they panic, they have another animation where they just kick whatever is startling them. So that is another unused combat animation that Moas have that went unused. But well, actually, really any like Moa combat stuff completely went unused in the game. So I suspect, like I said, it's cut content for an earlier point where Bungie was planning for something like if you like mess with a Moa, then the Moa will actually like attack you back. But like normally they're supposed to be like passive creatures, but when provoked, then they'll attack, just like the Gutas. But that's just my speculation. But I think it makes sense. It's a sound theory, because why else would like Moas have unused combat animations and melee animations hidden in the game files that they could technically use any time, but it's just they never do use it. But yeah, so as you can see, their other animation when they get startled is that they'll jump up in the air and give you a little kick. And we did also have to like mod it to like bring that animation out and to make it work. But it is there, and it is still a fully functional animation for the Moas. But you can get some pretty funny results with like Moas attacking Spartans and so on. I'm just like picturing like some like alternate like Halo Reach where Bungie kept this, and you can see like grunts messing with Moas, and then the Moas fighting back and like kicking the grunts away or something like that. Maybe that's what they were planning at one point, but I have no idea. Also, what's funny is that all these melees that Moas have, you could also jump and use them as well. So this Moa can like totally jump kick a Spartan in this case, and yeah, it was pretty hilarious to do this. One interesting thing with the Moa melee, especially with the first melee that I showed you where they peck the enemy, when playing as the Moa, for some reason we had to crouch as the Moa, and then we could like use the melee. Otherwise, if we don't crouch, the melee actually does not connect with the enemies. So that's an odd little quirk with the first melee. The second melee here that you see with the kick, we sort of had to do that sometimes, but not always. Like in this case, where when I jump kicked that Spartan, I did not have to crouch while jump kicking. That worked. So I don't fully know why like the Moa melee has certain restrictions like that. It could just be like a bug or like unfinished, not fully working. But that's just my guess there. But yeah, so as you can see, if Moas were combatants in the game, they would probably be they'll probably be pretty lethal, actually, especially if there's like a whole pack of Moas, and when you mess with them, they all swarm you, and like a dozen Moas just all like start attacking you. It'll probably be pretty lethal. But yeah, so there you guys have it. That is the little secret killer ability that Moas had in Halo Reach that went unused, and it's probably cut content. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you found it to be interesting, then as always, make sure to leave a like. I'll leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you guys want to check out what I can do, just let me know. But other than that, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!